Jesus wasn't crucified in public for our faith to be private. Let that sink in. The cross wasn't hidden. The beatings weren't hidden. The mockings weren't hidden. The nails were not hidden. Jesus didn't suffer publicly so that we could follow him in secret. Imagine a firefighter that is running into a burning building to save somebody's life. He risks everything, the flames, the smoke, his own safety. Then the person he saves spends the rest of their life acting like they don't even know him. Sounds crazy, right? That's something we would never do. That's something I would never do. I know it's something you would never do. Yet how many Christians do the same exact thing? How many people just like you and me do the same exact thing? We love Jesus when we're at church. We love Jesus when we're around other Christians. We love Jesus when it's easy, but when we're at school, when we're at work, when we're with certain friends, when we're, out on Saturday nights, when we're at certain functions with certain company, suddenly we're all quiet. Suddenly we just don't want to speak up, not because we don't believe, but because we're afraid of what people might think. We're afraid that we won't be accepted in the same exact way. We're afraid that our lives will get a little bit harder and we won't be able to have fun just because we're Christians, right? Matthew 10:32 says, "Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven." And Romans 1:6 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes." So following Jesus was never meant to be hidden or to be just some little part of you that you put aside. It doesn't mean to be just obnoxious. It doesn't mean to force your beliefs on other people. It does mean, though, to not be ashamed of the one who gave everything for you. If Jesus was willing to stand for you in the front, if Jesus was willing to stand for you in front of the world, then why are we so afraid to stand for him in front of a couple people? The cross was public. The resurrection was public. The gospel is public. So don't hide the very thing that saved you, because Jesus wasn't crucified in public for your faith to stay private. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to pray today.